So I talk a lot about discomfort and growth, and I wholeheartedly believe that you will not grow unless you are uncomfortable. And life recently presented an opportunity to me um, to be in an uncomfortable position, and I took it. So long story short, a friend of mine, also a wedding photographer, called me in a panic. His bride got sick. She wasn't able to make the shoot. He asked what I was doing. Before I could even think, I was like, yes, I'm in, count me in. I didn't even know what I signed up for. I showed up the next day, I walked into a room full of strangers, and I owned the room, not to sound cocky, but I wasn't in my head. I was just in the moment. And, they're like, are you our bride? I was like, I think so. I'm not really sure what I'm here for, but sure. Like, I might be your bride. And, I'm getting my hair and makeup done. They're asking me questions like, oh, like, how do you want your hair? I'm like, that's on you. I'm your canvas today. I'm here for whatever you want. I'm like, so, like, what are we here for? And they start laughing hysterically because I'm like, you don't even know why you're here? I'm like, no, I just said yes. But anyway, they're giving me the details, and I find out that not only am I there for like a bridal photo shoot, like I'm making a whole wedding video for a venue, and I have a husband, and I'm like, okay, sounds good. And my makeup artist who's doing my makeup, she's like, oh, like you're gonna be an actor tonight? I was like, I guess so, I didn't know what I signed up for, but sure. And I just kind of went with the punches, and it showed me how much I've grown, because the old me would have been like in my phone, like not talking to anybody. And then once they would have said like, okay, like you have to go photograph with some man, I would have like ran out. I would have found a reason to go home. Like, oh my God, I gotta walk my fish. I freaking forgot. Gotta go and run the heck out of there. But I stayed, and I'm so glad I did. Oh my God, it was the most empowering day of my life. And long story short, again, you have to put yourself in those uncomfortable positions, because you don't know what you're going to take away from them, and you don't know how much you're going to gain. Like, I went in thinking like, okay, like I'm going to get some cute pictures out of this, and like I'm going to feel really pretty for the day, and like I get to play dress up. I left feeling so empowered, so confident, so strong, so proud of myself for like being in this really vulnerable position. Like, I'm a happily married woman, and I was like taking wedding photos with another guy, and like those are extremely intimate, and I was thriving in the scenario. I love you, honey. I do. But I like loved this photo shoot. I had the time of my life. I got to like step into a completely different persona and like just live in the moment and be intentional. So I just want you to know that if you are working on change and you really want to grow, you've got to be uncomfortable, and you got to know it's okay.